All right, it's time for some SpaceX news. So SpaceX has announced that Starship Flight 7 may take place as soon as January 7th.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Also, with the launch of 12 more direct-to-cell capable Starlink satellites, SpaceX has completed its first direct-to-cell constellation.
Yeah, SpaceX says today's launch of 12 direct-to-cell capable Starlink satellites will continue to provide reliable text service wherever you may be. Starlink direct-to-cell works with existing LTE phones wherever you can see the sky. No special apps or hardware are required.
Elon said SpaceX is alien-level technology.
And guess how much of just the United States is inaccessible by cell phone? Meaning you can't be reached and you can't call out.
I don't know, like 100,000 square miles.
Good guess. Multiply that by 5, so 500,000 square miles, or 2 Texases are unreachable just in the United States.
And Starlink Direct-to-Cell will be launching in New Zealand soon.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to save lives.
I think that they should bring back the guy who is on...
The Verizon ads?
Yeah, they're like, can you hear me now? Good.
Can you hear me now? Good.
But he should be like...
Dying.
We should be in the desert, in the middle of the ocean.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, way up in the Arctic. Like, can you hear me now? Good. Because it's not just like, oh, I'm on my way to grandma's house. Which, by the way, I was in the middle of Connecticut and Pennsylvania this week and New Jersey. And I was like, oh, we don't have any cell coverage. That's nice.
So NASA's launch service program posted, NASA has selected SpaceX to launch Dragonfly. And if you're wondering what Dragonfly is, it's an 8-rotor rotorcraft that's going to fly like a large drone, and it'll be exploring Saturn's moon Titan, examining dozens of promising sites.
And SpaceX posted Falcon Heavy was selected by NASA to launch the Dragonfly mission to Saturn's moon Titan. So U.S. District Judge Rolando Olvera ruled in favor of SpaceX last week.
A group called Save RGV filed for a temporary restraining order to keep SpaceX from launching any further missions because it claimed that the water deluge system, which pumps water to cool the launch area, was releasing untreated wastewater, and that SpaceX didn't obtain the proper permits for the deluge system. Judge Olvera ruled that SpaceX had made a good faith mistake and must obtain the proper permit, but that he would allow SpaceX to keep launching because, quote, being unable to launch would create various consequences for not only the defendant, but also the public at large. It would significantly delay and possibly destroy defendants' contracts with NASA to further the Artemis program and Human Landing System program worth billions of dollars.
It's important to note that the FAA and the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services have all reviewed SpaceX's water deluge system and found no problems with it.
It seems that we were still just waiting on the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality, or the TCEQ, for their final approval, which, boy, they've been dragging their feet on.
I mean, it's almost like it takes longer to do rocket science than it does to do basic paperwork.
SpaceX posted Falcon 9 completes its 400th successful mission and Falcon's 375th overall landing. Ryan Caton said, for context, since January 1st, SpaceX has launched the same number of times, 123, as the Russians since November of 2013, ULA since May of 2010, and Arianespace since May of 2009.
Isn't that before SpaceX was like even a company?
No, they were around since 2002.
Oh, okay. But at a certain point, I think it's going backwards.
Yes.
They're going backwards in time because they launched so fast. So SpaceX had 16 Falcon and 1 Starship launch in November.
And Elon said, and next year, Falcon is aiming for over 150 flights.
Wow. Also, in Q2 of this year, SpaceX launched 91% of all spacecraft launched. That is 659 spacecraft into orbit. Their next competitor, China, 23.
Yeah.
The number 23, not 2,300.
And again, legacy media doesn't talk about this for some reason. Oh, by the way, Starlink is on sale, so you can get 25% off until December 8th. That's $449 for the mini dish hardware, and monthly plans start at $50 a month for 50 gigabytes of data. Not bad. Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Tuesdays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below and head over to the Now You Know channel.